Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine.
What exactly does experiential marketing mean? You know, people hear about experiential marketing. What exactly does experiential marketing mean?
Okay, thank you very much. Let's take it from the literal meaning of experiential. Then we pick the other one, marketing. Okay, so experiential in that sense means creating experiences, creating a venue for someone to sense and feel literally. So when I say I experienced Yes Magazine, it will mean I've bought Yes Magazine, I've read Yes Magazine, I know the columns, I watch out or look out to read about a particular columnist in the magazine. So I've experienced Yes Magazine. So in a way I've felt it, I've seen it, I've touched it, actually playing with all the senses, organs of sense, basically. So that's the experience bit. Then marketing, when you relate it to marketing, it means you are creating experiences to market a particular product or brand. So if I now merge both, what we do basically is to market unconventionally by creating experiences where we would have our desired target audience experience the brands in question that we're marketing.
Interesting.
So to anybody, to a 5-year-old, experiential marketing is us marketing uniquely a product by creating an avenue for our desired target to actually feel, touch, and perceive in any form that they so desire the products. To basically then encourage a sale.
Now, how did you get involved with experiential marketing?
Okay, so the honest truth is I studied statistics in school, but while studying, even before then, my brother is into entertainment, and so he does a lot of shows, he organizes a lot of shows, and I've been privileged to work with him. Okay, so at some point in time, I decided I was going to take it beyond just organizing shows. He had the privilege of doing one or two things with tequila events at that time, and so I picked interest in the structured marketing bits. Tequila at that point in time were like one of the foremost agencies that were actually doing experiential in its sense. It was very fresh at that point. So I picked interest. I was recruited as a promoter, even as a graduate. So I joined them in marketing in that bit. So it was from there that the interest grew. I pulled away from my brother to join tequila, and it was like igniting the passion in me. So that's where the interest started. From tequila, I got employed at Industrial Development Communication Limited, IDCL, in GRA as a manager. And I grew from there to being the GM of the company before I resigned to form Abiodun. So the whole story started from my brother's organization, which is La Face Incorporated, to tequila, and then IDCL, and
All right.
then
Now,
Abilities. Yeah.
yeah, why did you resign from where you were manager to set up Abiodun? Why didn't you decide to continue as a manager?
Okay, a couple of reasons, to be very honest. I'm ambitious, and one, I'm ambitious. Two, I felt it was time to leave. I'd spent 7 years at IDCL. I grew, just like I said, from manager to being the GM. I cannot be the MD CEO because the MD CEO existed. My Oga Aki Ogungbe and wife, Edward Ogungbe, were there. But sincerely, I analyzed the industry at that point. Okay, and shortly before then, I'd analyzed the industry, even though I'd given myself target that I would leave after 7 years. Uh, so the question was now, what are you living with? How do you want to add value? If you are going to start your own, what do you want to do differently? And so in analyzing what existed, I knew we had issues with us managing projects or events the project way. Okay, you'd have project managers in engineering, you have project managers in other fields, but in experiential, it was more of marketing comms people. You understand, dominating that environment. So I decided to go for the project management certification, where it broadened my knowledge about putting together things in a more structured way. Okay, beyond being more structured, as a project manager, the variation level is almost like zero. Project managers are those people that coordinate projects from initiation through to closing. And so they take cognizance of every bit of the processes. So I taking that course or that certification broadened my knowledge, and I knew we needed that skill and expertise in this field. Beyond us coming together to create one concept, we also need to be a little bit more detailed in seeing those processes through. So after earning that certification, it was serving my Oga at that point. I felt, okay, I have this, let me express myself with this skill. And that was it. It was me being ambitious. It was me hitting my mark of 7 years at that point that projected for myself that after 7 years I would leave the organization and set up my own. And it was 7 years plus. So I armed myself with something that was different, that I could start with, position myself uniquely in the space.
Interesting. Now, most people who run experiential marketing companies, they refer to themselves as MD, CEO, but you call yourself the project marshal. Why did you choose that title?
Okay, so just like I told you,
Yeah.
that at the point that I had my PMP, were very few. Okay, I needed to position myself differently. Okay, I didn't want to go the conventional way of the MD, this. I just felt it was time to stand out uniquely. And how best would that have been than to be the project marshal, not just of my company, but of the industry. And that's why you will see me, anytime you see an Abilini staff or you see me, we are always appearing like a force because we are the force in the industry.
Mm,
So when you see Marshall, yeah. It's not that we want to bugger them. It's just that that's the way it is, you know.
Interesting. Interesting. So, what would you say has kept you going in this line of business?
Okay, a lot of things. A lot of things. To be honest, I'm grateful to God that Abiodun has been privileged to have good people. Good people. A lot of the organizations or experiential marketing agencies today are very good. I must be sincere with you. But what differentiates one from the other majorly is the kind of people or team that you have. You get briefs from clients. Do you have competent people to interpret those briefs? You know, and so for me, the number one thing that has kept us going is the people around me. The people around me, the quality of the people around me, their commitment and their passion to delivering value for our clients.
Interesting. Interesting.